It's the 11th of July 2024 and it is currently 8 o'clock in the evening in Cape Town, South Africa. 6 days ago, Kendrick Lamar released his music video, Not Like Us. On the day it was released, I woke up seeing this notification on my phone, Kendrick Lamar dropped Not Like Us. I restrained myself and I stayed off social media. I did my morning routine, got dressed, looked fabulous, tried my best, not gonna lie. Then I recorded my reaction to the Not Like Us music video. I'm super duper excited. I'm finally going to watch the Not Like Us music video. Because I was like beside myself, I was super excited about it. It wasn't the best reaction video. Looking for the broccoli, I keep a horn on me, that come my seat. I peep ownership, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet. Damn. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm a little bit emotional. This music video is insane. I need to process it and probably come back, give you more input as to what I truly think about it. I'm here to watch Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us music video for the second time. I know that that seems like a shock because I call myself the female Kendrick. How have you not watched this music video multiple times, Simone? What's going on with you? This man is so calculated. He takes his time with stuff. Everything he does is intentional and with purpose. Why in the world would I just watch for the sake of watching whenever I'm having my breakfast? Because I value Kendrick that much, I decided I need to sit down, take this in once again. I'm going to record my reaction and understand what's going on in this music video and what the thought process was behind it. And then I'm going to talk a little bit more about what I think about Kendrick and his work. So let's do this. Reincarnated, stargazing, life goes on, honey, her my babies. This shot is insane. The blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet. Okay, hold on. So this is insane. Oh my word, we need this drop. Everyone's talking about what is this? Is this a sneak peek? What is going on with Kendrick? Is this coming soon? Is this coming on the 8th of the 8th? Because we know that he's wearing a jacket that says it. But by the way, that jacket is actually sold just like that. And I don't think that there's directly a link to that actual date, the 8th of August. But hey, Kendrick is intentional, so something's coming on the 8th of August. Unless he's just selling that merch like that, I don't know. But yeah, we need this drop, fam. I need to dance to this more than just for 20 seconds. Come on. Come on. And the opening scene, by the way, is brilliant. I mean, it's the opening scene is the Civic Center in Compton and the Compton City Hall. So brilliant way to start this music video. That's how I knock with everything.
What's the password?
I see dead people.
Why these eyes are like, ooh. It's so cool. Clown, love it.
You're late.
Okay, so when he says you're late, I think that is so on point because we've been waiting for this music video. This music video, everyone was just like hyping about it. We know that he went to go shoot in Compton. It was like there was so much going on with this, and everyone was just teasing about it for a long time. And I mean, when was the song released? Like, you know, a while back. So you're late means you're late with this music video, Kendrick. It's just chilling. Get it. Love the classroom scene, classic.
Tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta
There's Drake coming behind him. He gets blown away. Why are you even there? I don't understand. Hey. This is a mad scene. Cell block 1.
Just make sure you hide your little sister.
Oh, okay. So I saw multiple people talking about theories about this thing. So this little dance that he's doing here in the video, apparently Drake and a little girl was doing some interview sometime, and Drake and this little girl were dancing like this. So Kendrick is doing this in this double shot with him at the bottom doing this little dance, and then on top he's doing the push-ups. And yeah, there's multiple ideas about this push-ups. People are saying like he did 17 intentionally because that's the number that Drake likes to go for. So hey, I don't know, man. Also, his physique on this.
They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs.
And he always does push-ups like that. Comes back up like this. King Kunta. Also, why is he in slippers? I don't know.
I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch?
Who made this piñata? I watched Isaiah on Instagram talking about this. He's hilarious, by the way. Who made this piñata, like, intentionally? Like, he had to go and buy this somewhere, or unless the art department made it for the music video. I don't know, man, but that was hilarious.
Tired, trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
Okay, but, like, let's just talk about that piñata for a second. Like, the fact that he's hitting this piñata, that's an owl, right? So it's hitting on OVO. It's all the wop, 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 wop. He got that right with it. And then also, like, it's a kid's party, right? You're always hitting at the piñata at a kid's party. And then now to jump to the scene where he's like doing little hopscotch on the A minor.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Get it.
They not like us.
Woo! Ferrari comes in, come on. And Mustard. Okay, I love this scene where he says, you think the Bay gonna let you disrespect Pac. Now, I like this scene because I don't know if this was his idea behind it, but this also made me think about, the fact that Pac was shot when he was driving in the car with his friend. And so this scene here specifically, you have Kendrick and Mustard driving in the car as well. You know, like, I don't know if that was intentional and that's a link, but like, you know, I just feel like, yeah, it's deep. And then he goes to get Gatsby's, guys. Should I come to Athlone? This is Charlemagne Dawn, I think it is. And she's a choreographer, and she choreographs for most of Kendrick's stuff. I think she did his concert as well. She's amazing. Does this whole thing. And she's also the one walking on the tightrope later.
The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want.
Get it, girl.
Not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't there something be rest? That's for bitching. You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no love boy, you ball boy. Fish get rid of something.
The fact that he's just got this cute little laugh, man. Oh, I love his laugh. Oh, okay. He's so kanunk. So he's got this little laugh like, you a ball boy, go fetch Gatorade or something. He's laughing at his own lyrics. Like, I think that's hilarious. I think that's adorable. It's cutie pie, man.
At this bitch jumping, you niggas will get a wedgie. You flipped over your boxes, or over your phone. The other vaginal option.
Ooh, he looks at the camera and he asks, the other vaginal option.
See, nigga better straighten they posture. Got famous all up in content. Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fuck no Wayne grower. He was in jail.
That's Kanavi.
Then get his face tatted like a picture.
The suit. So I don't know. There was a few theories about these containers, what's going on with it, and what's the shot here that he's actually trying to make. I don't know, but I think on Joe Biden's podcast, they were talking about this could be like because he, you know, trafficking. Yeah, could it do something with the trafficking that he was talking about? Then it could have something to do with like people like Drake, who was always like shipping out the culture of Compton. So it could be that, and the fact that they're all white, that could have something to do with it as well. Especially the stab at the line on, you're not a colleague, you're a colonizer.
Johnson, I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him either.
He even has D-Rose in here. It's so cool. I'm glad D Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him either. And then the cramping.
Melange down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk, yeah.
I also think that that's why he's wearing a suit, because like, you know, with the whole container situation, it's always like this guy who is elite is just wearing the suit that looks exactly like that with like no tie and the white shirt. And that's always like the leader, you know, the boss of the whole operation.
Eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot, ayy. Put the wrong label on me, I'ma get them dropped, ayy. Sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox, ayy. How many stocks do I really have in stock, ayy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5, ayy. Devil is a lie, here 69 God, ayy. Freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside, ayy. Roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod, ayy. City is back up.
It's a mafia outside, ayy. Go shots, go. Oh, okay, so I don't know. I think I just snapped with that. Why the tightrope? Like, that's what I was thinking the whole time. Why would you be dancing on a tightrope? And I don't know if it has something to do with, like, her sneakers as well on the tightrope makes me think of sneakers around the electrical wires in most areas. And we all know what that means. If you don't, you don't deserve to know. I'm sorry.
They not like
and
us.
Then here's the old TDE gang.
They not like us.
They're not like us. They're not like us. Not like TDE at all. And even though he is not with TDE anymore, he still talks about them. He's still rapping with them. They are being rapped by him. It's PG Lang. Everything is everything, man. Okay. Ugh, very excited, but you know what I mean. But let me just go back. Let me just go back.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
I don't know if I might be wrong here, but the slow motion for this part, it's the only part of the whole music video that there's slow-mo. I think I might be right with it. In this part maybe, and then the owl part at the end. I don't remember any other parts that pop out. I mean, second time I'm watching this, so I don't know. But I mean, the slow motion on this, and when he's saying they're not like us, TDE, that's where he came up. Everyone's wearing all the different colors, red and white and blue. Everything is happening in this scene, man. This one's my favorite. And then he's still dancing there.
They not like us. They not like us.
I love
Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains.
Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make
them richer. Fast forward 2024,
you got the same agenda. He's on some, come here. Come closer, let me tell you something. Let me explain slavery to you, my guy, because you do not get it. Everything intentional, bruh. The money flying in the air, the chains. Oh, man.
Atlanta, when you need a check balance, let me break it down for you.
This is the real challenge. So, okay, love this. This is the real challenge. Like, this is, and then the whistle blows, right? So, obviously, this is the battle. This is the battle that happens in the streets. And you've got, like, you know, red and blue kind of battling, but the t-shirts even not like us, and like each word not like us is split into red and blue. Intentional, but I love this part. Anyway, battling, let's go. And then it keeps spanning to him.
21 get your first street cred. Thug makes you feel like you a slime in your head. What Quavo said you can beat the north side. What 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to a ladder, you need a few dollars.
So you're not a colleague, you a fucking colleague. And they're all running off. Oh, wait. Okay. The Whitney scene, guys, literally makes me emotional. She's so beautiful, makes me miss my short hair. She looks gorgeous. He looks happy. You've got the whole family photos in the background. Got little babies in front, and they look like, she looks like him, and little one looks, and he looks like her. Oh, this is such, it's adorable, and also puts all Drake's whole argument to shame. Like, put it to sleep. Like, what was he even thinking?
It was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
It was God's plan to show you the liar. And then Whitney's so beautiful. Do you see how he's looking at her? I don't know if you have enough time in those scenes to kind of see it. But if you had to really slow it down, look at how he's looking at her.
The family matter and the truth of the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all
Truth.
the liar.
Oh.
He a fan, he a fan.
And then
he
they're
a
both
fan.
dancing,
He a fan, he a
man.
fan, he a-
And he's like dancing on the couch while she's dancing. It's so cute. It's so... Okay. There's something so authentic about that scene of them in this little lounge area dancing together, because it just kind of gives you it gives you the impression that this is a loving family. No matter what shit is going on, everyone's got shit going on in their families and their relationships, but the point is that they come together. Like, there's something authentic about the interaction. And you know why it seems so authentic, even though you're like, yeah, but they filmed, it's on camera. It's authentic because they might have had to do multiple scenes of this because it was on camera. And whatever number shot this was, the fact that it still looks so organic and so beautiful and so happy. Even the kids, like, have you ever been on set with kids, guys? They are busy and they will get tired. They do not want to do stuff. They will not do it. So you got to be like on point with kids. So like the fact that this whole thing looks authentic for me is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then you have the whole Compton. Oh man, I wish I was there. Now there's someone dancing after the school day. Hey. Oh, Ovi. Oh man, I wish I was there.
Say Ovi ho. Then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we live?
Ah, bye, Candy.
Then step this way,
Go
step
back.
that way,
Go
then
back.
step this way, step that way.
Oh, this is my favorite scene. Okay, I know I said that before I scene, but anyway. Locking eyes with the owl, fam. And then the owl watches him walk away. Okay, this is the other slow-mo part I was talking about. Ooh. And then the owl looks back and like, help me. Somebody help me. No. Oh, this is mad. So this scene is happening in the I mean outside the Compton Hall, right? Listen to that, doesn't it give you chills? You wanna do it again? The thing that I feel like is important about this song at this point, when the music video is out after the pop-out show, is the fact that this is no longer about Drake. Like, if you thought that, oh, why is he plucking on stamps, as we say in Cape Town? Why does he keep going on? Like, leave Drake alone. He suffered enough. Blah, blah, blah. It's not about him anymore. This might have started because of him, but Kendrick is here to show the world what the culture is about, what Compton's about. Don't call out women that you're not supposed to call out. Why are you calling out Serena? Leave Serena alone. Why are you talking about slavery? You don't know anything about it. Why are you talking about black culture? You don't even come from here. You come from somewhere else, from whiteness. Wait, sorry. I watched this video on Instagram, which was hilarious, where these like white guys are having this podcast, and they are basically like making talking about Drake as if they were talking to Drake, and they're talking to Drake and saying like, why did you do this, Drake? Why did you do this? Like, doesn't make sense that you went at Kendrick for all this stuff. And the end of the day, at the end of the video, they said, actually, Drake, you are like us. Come sit down and watch all 16 seasons of Friends with us, because you are like us. I found that very funny. People are making really, really creative stuff. But this is no longer about Drake, so let's just leave him out of the conversation. I love how intentional Kendrick is about everything that he does. He's so kanunk. Kanunk is the thing that I say for everything that's cute, guys. So I just think he's so adorable, and really, he makes everything look so natural and chilled. I really want to be like that. That's why I call myself the female Kendrick. One thing I want to point out is on his Wow freestyle that he did with J-Rock, while he was featuring on J-Rock's song. He has a line in there. I mean, this was released in 2018, I think. And he has a line in there that says, I know you try your best, but you're not like us. And this is why I think like it's so intentional. Kendrick already back in the day, I mean, throughout a lot of his music, he never came up with Not Like Us Now. He wasn't talking about and to Drake in him, like right now. He was talking about everybody who really thinks that they can be and claim to be like him or like anyone from his culture or from the West Side. People want to be and have the culture for themselves and ship it out and make money off it, but it's really not for them. Like, yeah. So I found that to be quite a link to that Wire Freestyle. Very, very cool music video, by the way. Go and watch it. A lot of his stuff makes me feel very emotional, and I don't know if I'm the only one. Maybe, I mean, not a lot of females are speaking not a lot of females are speaking about this, but like I get very emotional when I watch some of Kendrick's stuff or listen to his stuff. His last album also spoke a lot about his own personal issues that he had, right? And this is why I really like his stuff, because he might be speaking about what he has been going through or what he has experienced, but it also speaks to you. There is something in his music for everyone that he speaks about. Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper spoke a lot about his personal issues with mental health, spoke about a lot of issues around homophobia in his culture, and spoke a lot about depression. So I really feel quite connected to him and his music because of that. Because he speaks about things that nobody else is talking about. And he's one of the most popular rappers of all time. And yet he's speaking about real issues that you and I both face. And not just about money, cars, and ass. Like, you know, he thinks about things very clearly. And this is why I think that you just literally can't beef with him. You can't beef with somebody who knows themselves so well that they are willing to be so vulnerable on a rap album. Like, you really can't. And this is why I want to be like Kendrick. For me, one of the songs that really stood out for me and made me super emotional was Auntie's Diaries. Especially this part. If you haven't listened to it, go and listen to it. So this is about Kendrick's cousin who wants to transition, and his auntie as well. So they were both gay, and he was sitting in church one day, and then this is what the pastor said. Demetrius is Marianne now, church. His auntie is a man now. It hurt he the most because his belief was close to his words, forcing me to stand now. So Kendrick is now standing in the church. He said, Mr. Preacher Man, should we love thy neighbor, the laws of the land or the heart? What's greater? I recognize the studies she was taught since birth, but they don't justify the feelings that my cousin preserved. Also notice that he is saying she, because that's the way that his cousin wants to be identified. The building was thinking out loud, bad angel. So this is, can you imagine the entire church looking at Kendrick and going like, oh, he's such a bad angel. And then he says, that's when you looked at me and smiled and said, thank you. So the cousin looks at him and says, thank you. He says, the day I chose humanity over religion, the family got closer. It was all forgiven. It sounds like something that we really want to happen in society. But there is a lot more issues that are happening that people feel like is taking away parts of who they are. A lot of people want to identify in a specific way. And I feel that in our society, where I am from, it's just also a big issue. I mean, this is basically my experience as well. You know, like having come out and thinking that it was going to be beautiful and that the spaces that you felt were safe before all of a sudden becomes very thorny and not safe anymore, and it doesn't really make you feel good, right? It makes you really wonder how in the world do people choose humanity? Do not people not choose humanity over religion? Like, why can't we just accept people for who they are, allow them to be themselves, and to just focus on ourselves as well? But we need to point out what other people are doing wrong. We need to point out what we think other people are doing wrong, and not just be ourselves. So yeah, I really relate to this, because in a sense it's been my experience as well, and I don't like it. It's hurt, and it's been really sad. And Kendrick brings this out, speaks about it in such an honest and beautiful way that makes me really think, or really hope that it can just be all of our experiences. So I mean, yeah, this is why I relate to his music so much, and a lot of his other music. I mean, I listen to his stuff a lot, so I could make hours and hours of footage of like what videos of what has come up for me and all of that. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think about it. Like, what do you think Kendrick has spoken about that you related to? What do you think I should speak about next as well? So I hope you enjoy this video. Like, share, and subscribe, or whatever people are saying nowadays. I'll see you in the next one.